cannon. This enables Yummy Blah Blah to make sure that there's no ranged units that can deal with this army. What that means is that Yummy Blah Blah can fight with the wolves where he wants to, and fight with the riflemen where he wants to. But he's not forced to take a disadvantageous fight because the wolves are so fast, and he's not forced to take damage on the way of a retreat because he's able to pull off and kill the opposing riflemen. And now, although it is a technical hard counter, Burke is very quickly discovering that good micro and more units sometimes can overcome even the hardest of hard counters. Oh man, it is so good. If we go over here, we see that Burke has actually, despite going up for one barracks first, due to all the harassment Yummy Blah Blah has been putting out, and all the snipes he's been able to do. Man, I need water or something. He is actually about 250 to 300 gold ahead, despite getting his expansion up later. Look at all the snipes that are going down. We now have Burke down in terms of workers and down in terms of his army, and we know what this means. Barring all in, and how good he all in. Just look at all the damage. Oh, another snipe from the wolves. Yummy Blah Blah is so good, just showing us what we should do with these wolves. He's just continually cranking out units, continually cranking out even... Look, he's got production facilities, he's got another barracks going up, he has +1 forge going up because, you know, if you're that fast, I guess you just make more things. More is a strategy too. And I wish we could go a little bit faster than ×6, but very shortly we're going to see that Burke is just going to ask, hey, what's up? What's going on? Ah, thank you. Oh man, water is amazing. Thank you, family. You are the bomb. Yup, family is the best. With +1 coming on, we're going to see that Yummy Blah Blah is going to take his army advantage and his worker advantage, and he's just going to continually just push on in. Burke is even asking him out behind, and I mean, if you've been getting attacked for 5 minutes, then yeah, you might be behind. But thanks again, Burke, for showing us this replay. It's actually a really fantastic demonstration of what wolves can do. And now, come on. You're ahead in economy and in units and in upgrades. Yep, he's got the +1 attack, which is lethal. Come on, push in, Yummy Blah Blah. Come on. It's actually pretty good. Like, look at this. He's at 36 supply to 27. Actually, that's 38. Yeah, that's just a lot in terms of units. Look, 6, he has a rifleman for each unit, and then he has wolves as space blockers. He has more workers. Like, if he wanted to, Yummy Blah Blah could just pull all of his workers, and he would still win, but he's not going to do that. He's going to take a nice, clean fight. Look at this. Look at the wolves. They don't have to take a fight where they don't want to, but the riflemen do. Now, these wolves are going to get a nice, complete surround. And once the riflemen take care of the soldier, there's no retreating with these riflemen. They're all going to go down. And knowing this, Burke says, GG. It's almost like I've seen this replay before. Now, isn't that something? Now, enough of that. On to another replay. Like I said, see, did you see that? 166. If you happen to be, you know, just a bit on the fast side and your name is Yummy Blah Blah, I guess you can just convert your 160 plus APM into winning in dominating fashion. Now, sometimes wolves succeed, but another thing we see whenever there's a new unit in this game especially is that sometimes it's not. Oh no. No. Yes. Oh man. Pawn shop jokes. That replay name, though. Sometimes just because something is new and seems really strong doesn't mean that just making a lot of it is the necessary win. And with that in mind, we have Burke versus Marion. We're going to push it up to ×6 speed. Very common thing. Even though now you can make a castle first, and you can make a soldier, and you will have that built around, I'll say, if you start the castle first and then the worker, you can start it as early as about 6 seconds. You can be done in about 56 to 66 seconds. It's pretty good. I think it still takes a minute. Yummy Blah Blah. I don't know if this game was before or after he showed Burke how wolves and riflemen can be used to punish everything, but apparently Burke is asking, hey, what about wolves? And of course it's a new patch, so no one is going to do anything stupid and like play the same thing they've always played. That's completely boring. No, we're gonna see wolves. Get it. Now keep in mind, this is all from version 1.9. Two differences between version 1.9, which will be in the next episode of Fast Patch. In version 1.9, wolves' dens cost 200 gold. In version 1.91, they cost 125. So you can effectively get 2 for nearly the cost of what was originally 1. This is actually a nice bit of micro coming up here. Oh, Burke! Burke! Punish the workers! Oh, man. And the second thing that has changed is that wolves actually got cheaper by 10 gold. And they got fat, and it took 4 fewer seconds to make them. So overall, wolves just got a massive, massive buff between 1.9 and 1.91. So if you wonder what good wolves are, you can take a look at this replay. Or the previous replay. This replay is actually proof that just because it's new and seems strong doesn't mean it's hilariously overpowered. Meanwhile, Burke's worker is undecided as to what it wants to do for harassment. So it's just deciding to attack whatever it can. It's actually getting pretty good damage on all of these, but it's not killing anything. It's like the world's saddest worker. He has a job that will never be completed. It would be like if you had a job at a laundromat, and your job was just to fold clothes all day and to wash other people's stinky clothes. Your job would actually never end. Like, it'd be hard to get a sense of satisfaction out of it too. There's just like no mile marker you can look to and say, I'm done. Nope, you go in the next day and there's more people with their stinky clothes and their quarters. So Burke is doing something that's really, really smart. Look at this placement right here. This is actually perfect. This placement right here that worker just passed through is large enough only for one wolf to get through at a time. And what that means is that, ding, you see it? All Burke has to do if he fears wolves doing a run by is keep a single soldier right here on hold position, and he'll just be good to go. Good to go. Now Marion has decided that he's not fazed by the fact that his opponent has gone pure soldier. Well, look at that nice placement from Burke to stop them from going through. That's pretty nice. Oh, look at the block from Burke. Oh, man. Ty is a good time to take this build to the pawn shop. Get traded to the pawn shop and trade it in. Oh, man. Yummy blah blah. You are not my favorite person, but you are definitely going up in the persons that are favorited list. Wolves tickle. Yeah, indeed. Not as much as that joke tickled me. Alright, so a couple things to note that we did not go over. This is a pretty good ratio for soldier to rifleman, 3 to 1 going against wolves. That way, if the wolves engage, they're going to lose to the soldiers. But if the wolves disengage, you can still punish them with riflemen, and you can stop the wolves from just going around you forever. Now, something that's really cool. Notice this too. Although he's going for 2 barracks, if that was not originally his plan, Burke is still forced to delay this expansion due to the wolves. The way wolves work is that, oh man, look at the riflemen getting some work. Getting work. Yeah, all these wolves are going to die. It is not going to be close. Yep, they are all dead. Oh man. A nice benefit of... Oh my ass. Oh man, apparently Yummy Blah Blah has something that he likes to share. Anyways, when you see your opponent going wolves, you're going to have to delay this castle just because wolves are so fast they can circumvent any non-rifleman's attempts to stop the worker. Meanwhile, look at Marion. Marion is just trying to crank out the wolves, but this ratio is too good. The units are just too many, and this tower is just too strong. Like, if he brings a worker over here and completes this tower, it's game. But even if he doesn't, it's okay. Because, look, we have the 4 soldiers. We have more than are required to break down the tower. And because we have riflemen, we can take any disadvantageous fight and just kill workers in the meantime. If we go over to Q, we see that despite only being on one base, Burke is ahead by 2 workers, and his army is in dominating fashion. Like, I don't care if he went 2 racks or not. It is just in dominating fashion. He's now going to go up here. Marion is laughing and asking for the because even if it's not said, GG, what has that reference? That reference done. Anyways, GG is denied. This is clearly a game right here. And so, waiting for it. Come on. Come on. Come on, GG. I have more replays. I'm about to get out of here. Come on, guys. Come on. I know you do this soon. There we go. And there's the game. Replay complete.